What you are about to see is a very secret, very personal behind-the-scenes look at a former YouTuber's life. What you see on camera is often not what you see in reality. This is my reality. I quickly realized that I was in dire need of help. Over the years, I realized you guys have been there with me every step of the way, praying for me and helping me. In a weird time loop paradox, even though you haven't seen me yet, you've already been helping me. So I thank you for that. Please share these videos with your friends, click like, leave a comment. I don't know if I will be here to read your comments. At the end of the day, I don't know how much time I have. And also, please respect my privacy, because it is a life or death matter at this point.
Here's the problem I have, is that Derek is so hot to trot on like pulling me back in that he's actually pushing me away because he's sucking all of my time. So all that does is make me resent him, because I'm just like, I have got work to do. I have work to do. And I know that you want to spend time with me. I know that you want the family to be a whole. Mostly because he doesn't want to have to pay child support. That's always a big fear in his mind. Secondly, he doesn't want to like not see his son. And thirdly, he wants someone to take care of him, much like your cousin. So he mentioned that he wanted to go hunting. Okay, good. That's great. Usually 3 o'clock is when you want to go hunting, 3:30 max. So we were supposed to get the tree at 2. We left about 2, came back about, I don't know, 2:45. And then he's like, well, you want to stay for a cup of coffee? I'm like, yeah, that'd probably be fine. It's about, 3 o'clock, maybe 3:30 by the time I get done feeding the horses. And, so I started going out the door and I'm like, oh, well, wait, you want to go hunting? So that's fine. I can have coffee at home. He's like, well, I don't really know that I want to go hunting. Okay, but the key here was I remembered that he specifically said he wanted to have coffee, or he wanted to go hunting. So when he suggested something contrary to his first want, because a want is different than a suggestion. A suggestion, you can be thinking of somebody else. But I caught his want. His want was, I want to go hunting. So I rephrased his want back, like, no, you wanted to go hunting. You can go hunting. That's fine. That's not a big deal. And, he backpedaled and he said, no, I don't want that after all. Okay, fine. Versus me, I wanted to get home before it gets dark. I need to get going. But in his head, he's not registering that. In his head, he's registering, Suzanne doesn't have anything to do today. She's here. I want her here. I want her to know that I love her. I want her to feel love for me. So I want her to, you catching on? I want, instead of what does Suzanne want? So the cycle is still there. It's not going to magically break. And I don't know that anything can magically be fixed enough for me to want to come back. And case in point number 2. So I went to get the tree, which was great. On the way home, he's like, oh, by the way, I gotta tell you about one of my beefs. And I'm just like, okay. Trying to figure out like what this is. He's like, you obviously don't care about our family because you don't ever take pictures with us. So you don't care about us. You don't want anything to do with us, do you? Okay, so mind you, we've been to 2 counseling sessions. And in those both counseling sessions, both counselors have given us tips and ideas on how to work together. Okay? So Eric's complaint, let's break it down. Eric's complaint was that I'm not taking pictures with the family. I'm taking pictures of just myself, and my social media is filled with just pictures of me. about us. You don't want anything to do with me. Instead of raising awareness to an issue, it's accusatory. I don't know what it is. Anyway, it's accusing me of something. It's declaring something instead of trying to resolve an issue. It's laying down the blame. And I had a big problem with that. And I pointed it out, like he told me to do. I said, no, I understand this is your issue that you're bringing up. This is your concern. I said, this is how you should phrase it. He's like, no, this is the truth. You don't care about us. I'm like, no. I'm like, do you remember anything from the counseling appointment? It just went right over your head. I mean, this is moments like this. This is like, we only have just a few moments to work on stuff. And he totally blew it. I understand his concern. I completely do. And I understand that is exactly what my social media is. Now, I responded. This is why you guys are not in my social media. One, we rarely ever do anything together. Rarely ever do anything. And when we do, I usually do post it. I made a whole Christmas tree video last year about shopping for a Christmas tree. Okay, maybe it was 2 years ago. I don't know, something like that. The last time we went for a Christmas tree, I made a whole video. Family, if Eric's doing something on the farm, he's in the video, I show it. Okay? It's not like I'm trying to edit him out. As far as my phone goes, I get chewed out anytime he sees my phone. You're always on your phone. Put your phone away. You're always on your phone. No, I'm not always on my phone. I'm on my phone for like 3 seconds. And if I'm taking a picture, it's for Instagram. So, let me think about this. If I pull my phone out, Eric sees my phone. What does he say? Oh, hon, you should take a picture of us? No, he says, get that phone away. You're always on your phone. You care more about your phone than about this. So what am I naturally not going to do? I'm naturally not going to pull out my phone when we're having any sort of family thing to take a picture. And the reason he brought it up was because I was sneaking pictures in the back of shopping for a Christmas tree. I was sneaking pictures, not of the family, of myself. And the third reason why there's no pictures is because I do resent the time spent with him. I resent it. It's not something that I am excited. I don't want to put fake stuff up there. If I'm not feeling excited about what's happening, I don't post it. I'm not going to be like, yay, here's a fun trip we did and we all had so much fun. I know people do that, but that is not me. Oh my gosh, they're combining corn and I'm missing it all. Dang it. Anyway, so those are the 3 reasons why Derek, especially, is not on my social media. Because again, 1, we rarely do anything together. 2, he complains as soon as he sees my phone, so I try not to pull it out when he's around. And 3, I'm really resentful of the time we do spend together for all those reasons. So there it is. And I explained this to him. Well, I didn't explain the resentful part. I just touched on the first 2. And he's just like, well, that's no excuse. That's no excuse. You obviously just don't care about us. Are you trying to solve an issue, or are you just trying to throw crap at me? Because there's a difference. And I don't think he's capable of learning to work through stuff. I don't. He was trying to force me into an intimate kiss with him, much like your cousin. And that's what I felt like. I felt like I was with him too. Just like, I don't want either one. They're both like stuck themselves on me. And just give me some space. And maybe that's it's less than $10,000 and it doesn't, then I'm not to put a down payment on some property yet. And the keyword is yet.
work done.